yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down, can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to judge you. I've been in before this, I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in, I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage, I don't need emotion, no. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking that before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the mystery. Then we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something new. High if I fall, no I did it going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. No lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning. Feel like I'm falling.
What's up, family? How y'all doing tonight? This is Mitch with Hip Hop Alliance Magazine, the most interactive magazine on the planet. And tonight, we're here to talk about young Dolph and why he had to go. It was many different reasons. He offended people on many different levels, and we're going to talk about it tonight. But before we do that, we're going to jam my guy, Rillo, FNN Rillo. Let him talk. Let's see.
B-I-G-4 Rillo. Niggas gon' know. If they don't know today, they gon' know tomorrow. You feel me? Hey. That's good. They looking, they watching, they copy. Just stop. New package, I copy. They hate it, gotta be quicker than that. These rumors, I hear, I listen. I let to the bank and deposit. Let them talk. Bitch, I'm real low, I come from the dirt. I moved outside the city to give me some peace, but I still see some niggas be lurking. I be counting no sheep, I ain't worried. 28, but I sleep with a 30. I been coolin', don't make me get active, but bury your body and leave in a hurry. I done made so much money in quarantine. I'm a doctor, I'm just trying to medicate. Trying to keep all the negativity away. Excuse me if I gotta medicate. Cause the pack in the back it disintegrate. And the racks we invest in the real estate. They can try to put me down, but I levitate. Did I fuck on your bitch? I'll never say. Niggas talk about spinning, we sitting, we chilling. You know when it's smoke, we gon' get it in. Ain't no pressure or stressing about nobody dying. We all gotta die to just how it in. All them baby blue honey keep coming. Them comers gon' add up my pockets on elephant. All that pussy I get for the free. Why the fuck would I pay for a bitch I ain't never hit? Why you think you the shit, you irrelevant? Boy, you tweaking, you must be on medicine. I got cases, I still got a felony. For them bitches, just serving them celery. All that money, I look like the treasury. All that hate, boy, you show too much jealousy. All the shopping nigga do out in Beverly. All the racing niggas still not ahead of me. Hey, they looking, they watching, they copy. Just stop it. New package, I copy. They hate it, gotta be quicker than that. These rumors, I hear, I listen. I let to the bank and deposit. Let them talk. Bitch, I'm real low, I come from the dirty. Bitch, I'm real low, I come from the dirty. Bitch, I'm real low, I come from the dirty. Bitch, I'm real low, I come from the dirty. Let them.
Shout out my boy Rillo. That is Let Him Talk. He killed that thing, didn't y'all? But let me see. It's gonna start playing again. The next song start playing. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're gonna talk about on 3 levels how Dolph his death could have been caused by, more than one entity, man. It could have been a lot of different things that caused him to meet his demise. One of them is this picture right here. I'm gonna share with y'all, and we're just gonna talk about jealousy and envy. How when you are doing things too big for the place you in, you know what I'm saying? This right here was just a little piece of his fleet. You know what I'm saying? If you check this shit out, man, this is things you cannot do while you're in the neighborhood around people that don't have nothing. So Yeah, so I'm sorry y'all for the interruption, but yeah, you got to check this out, man. You can't be riding around with these type of cars in the neighborhood where people don't have nothing, they starving and eating. They're not eating. So let me tell you something else. He had the situation with the other guys in his town, where he was being disrespectful, shooting shots at them, having too much success on them, and rapping about it. So that's the second way. The third way was it could have been the higher ups that wanted him gone because with the following that he had and the type of pull that he have in the community. What if he was to change his message and he wasn't talking about selling drugs and fast cars and all that? What if he would have changed his message? He would be a problem. He would be. I was talking to shout out Dapper Dave. I was talking to Dapper Dave today. He was like, he could be a Martin Luther King with money. He could be a Malcolm X with a whole lot of money. And that's not what you want to see. J. Edgar Hoover said it himself. It would never be another Messiah, another black Messiah on this soil. So, I don't know. I don't know what causes death. I don't know if it was the higher ups, jealousy in the neighborhood, or beef. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about it today. I got Miss Belafonte in the house, Mr. Toxic the Dunn. What's going on, folks?
Squad.
Yeah, what's going on, man? So, hey, E, I need you to take it. Did y'all hear what y'all heard what was going on?
Who? Drake?
You muted Belafonte.
I say about what?
About Dolph. You know what I'm saying? It's three
About
different
the cookie daughter.
Oh, that's another thing I forgot, y'all. Hey, look, when you mess with desperate people, you always can line yourself. You can always line yourself up and set yourself up to get lined up. Because that's another thing we're gonna talk about tonight, y'all. The cookie shop, because it's looking bad.
Is the cookie shop
I need y'all to.
So did Dolph sleep with Yo Gotti's woman?
I'll be right back, y'all. He claimed to have.
Okay.
Well,
that right there is a big embarrassment. I say, didn't he claim to sleep with Yo Gotti's woman or baby mom? You there?
I am.
Okay, by the way, while we wait on Money Mitch, everything that we say is allegedly.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Fair use. We don't know nothing. We in Texas, y'all, but we gonna have this conversation though. Let me tell you that.
There you go. And with that being said, back to what I was saying about him sleeping with Yo Gotti baby mom. And then just thinking about whoever shot at him 100 times, they say that was like always a song that he always performed, So how long do you think you're gonna rub in someone's face?
I don't know. At first I thought, because from seeing reports and what have you, I thought they had left that situation alone, him and Yo Gotti. I hope they did, because it's enough money in the city, but like you're saying, you never know who he made. If he's agitating these people or what have you, you never know how mad he made these people.
But
yeah, man, it's a lot of levels to this shit, man. It could be some street jealousy. I showed y'all his whips. Let me show y'all again. Let me show y'all this boy whips, man. This is ridiculous.
Now, Belafonte, let me ask now: do you believe the daughter has something to do with it?
Hey, you know what? I can't say, but what we did learn from other cases with these money Mayas, it's a possibility.
You never know.
I mean, y'all, come on now, though. Like,
everybody hustle is different. I'm not gonna knock her hustle. If that's how you get down in the hood, that's how you get down in the hood.
We don't go digging no shit, but this shit has been uncovered. We don't go digging. We didn't go dig this up. This been uncovered.
Ratchet TV. Everything we discussing.
No, it ain't no alleged. I saw this shit with my own eyes. So, now I understand where he coming from. He keeping it professional now, but square business though. I seen this with my own eyes. If you can go see for your own eyes. Go to that GoFundMe and look at the donations.
Okay, so what's the big deal? I mean, Black Lives Matter.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is.
Hey, everybody promote 3 deaths. Why they can't eat off of it too? Why they can't get some
Yeah.
of it still too? I'm not no hater. Get it how you get it.
The big deal is the big deposits were from anonymous donors. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, and $150,000. Why did you ask for that number?
But why we worried about it? They got it.
Man, I'm
I
finna
wish
tell
they'll
you.
tell me how
I'm
they
finna
got
tell
it
you
so I can
something.
go do me a go for me. Shit,
I'm gonna tell
I'm not.
you.
Hey,
Let me tell you. These people have a history of asking for money from the community.
and
And they told lies on the news.
Hold on, no, because I ain't your mama daddy. I ain't gotta raise you. That's your
well, okay.
responsibility.
So every day you got even rich white people go out here every day panhandling, asking for
No,
money and
man.
change.
And these people ain't
And,
the people that then the new Dolph was coming, and then he ended up getting ambushed. Like,
okay, so okay, there you go. If
yeah.
you already knew they had a history of needing money, in debt, filing bankruptcy, allegedly, you know, why would you want to? Why would a man of that caliber want to be around them type of people?
It's my
Make it
job
make
to help
sense.
you out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what gets you when you fucking with desperate people, man. That should get you caught up every time when you got something to lose.
Wait a
You
second
cannot fuck
now,
with desperate people when you got something to lose.
because
Go
it's
ahead.
biblical that we supposed to eat with and break bread with those that are less fortunate. Now I can't turn my back on those people because they need help.
It's not a point of turning your back. It's not like when you do the research on these people, they're not decent people. They can't pay their debts. They're
Mhm.
filing bankruptcy year after year after year.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
You know, so if they can't be
And
responsible with
not only
their
that,
money,
you
how
know,
they're
Rush
gonna be
TV,
responsible with a caliber of a man like his money? What could they do for him?
nothing.
They say the
Absolutely
cookies
nothing.
was nasty anyway,
Yeah, I heard that
allegedly,
too.
because I'm not going to go get none.
I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna order me some and see what they
They
taste
say
like.
they hard.
Are they hard? That's why you
Yeah,
gotta get them fresh out the oven.
I saw
you
that one
know.
cookie. It look hard.
Then they trying to talk about her because she's a adult entertainer. Like, come on, man, this women out here, you know, bigger than that entertainment. You know, men have fetish with big women. I'm not a hater. Get it?
Yeah, yeah. But no,
Lizzo,
man, it's the
Lizzo.
history of them and the way they've been asking for money. They show that they desperate for money. Then they told lies on the news. The shit don't look good for the cookie shop. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it to the police. We'll find out soon.
Now that part, hey, that's the part they make our business because the man was killed at their establishment, and we want answers. And so now that with the lying part, I'm not mad about the hustle. I'm not mad about the bankrupt. That's their personal business. Now where they made it our business while jumping on TV, telling these lies after lies, making it seem like they're involved some kind of way, or that they knew what was going on, what was going to happen that day.
Excuse me. Honestly, well, everybody want a little bit of buzz. Everybody want their 15 minutes. We know that. But you're right. I wouldn't want it that type of way. And I can't, in a person's personal life, filing for bankruptcy, you never know what's going on. You're right.
That's true.
Maybe he should have distanced himself, but I don't know. If I see somebody that need help, I'm gonna try as much as I can. Unless I'm struggling too, then hey, we both can't make it because what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. And I don't really understand. I don't really understand it. It just has a lot of twists and turns to the stories, you know. They
Yeah, I
say
mean,
the
because
cookie house was a trap house. I mean, the trap spot. That's where you come to get your street farmers, street medicine, or whatever you want to call it. You know, um, I don't know. They don't have people don't have too much nice things to say about them.
you know what's crazy? So I know of spots, and this is years ago. I ain't gonna let me say it this way. I used to know of spots where you
Hmm.
would be able to get in Texas because it's if you wanted some green eggs and ham, you can't get just your green everywhere. It's barely CBD is legal. So it used to be places where it was a front. It was a little spot you come in. I want to get these shoes over here. let me get these shoes a size 8.5, boom, or what have you. This is just alleged, hypothetically, internet. If the reason I bring this up, I went into that place all the time. I got what I needed to, and I never thought about having a bad situation. You're right as far as looking at these people. They've already been bankrupt. You never know what type of mindset that they have. You never know what type of backdoor plans that they have. So if that's the type of establishment, and one time with Dapper Dave, where we went into another establishment, similar situation, where he went in shopping, but it looked like somebody was following him out of the place. It looked like if I wasn't there, it could have went to a different situation. So in those type of establishments, be aware, like Belafonte is saying, of who you working with or who you dealing with, because if they can backdoor you, sometimes they will try and backdoor you.
Yeah. And to me, like, I don't really know what people want. I don't really know. It's people like in other states thinking like this happen all the time. I know homeboys that set up homeboys all the time. I know people hit licks like this all the time. But just so happen, I guess Young Dolph, like, I mean, it happens all the time. You know,
But
so
you're right. Well, no, because it's not
I
all the
feel
time.
sorry for the kids. No, like for real, most licks that I know and the people that I know that hit the licks, you know, it was their own homeboys or
Yeah.
somebody, you know, that was close to certain people in the NBA that lived on a certain block. Like, this is real. People sit around and plot to set up a lick like this.
But I'm saying,
Yeah,
how come
man.
they can't work together? Because that look at it long term. You get this person out of here. What happens when the money gone out of that situation?
On to
That
the
bag.
next lick. But in this case, it don't work like this because they got on the internet running their mouth. So it's like, who's next to fall, or who's going to jail next?
Well, the little dude seemed like he set himself up to go to jail because the heat got hot on him, and I don't even think he had nothing to do with it. He looked too tall to be one of the shooters. So
What I'm saying
so
is,
my
like,
dude,
instead of getting the person out of here, you can work with the person and have a long term type of income if you can establish that relationship.
bro, do you know
People,
what the
when
city
you
of
hit a
Memphis would
lick,
look like if them boys was all together? Little old bitty Memphis, all the money they got.
Yeah,
Do you know what that shit would look like?
and
That's what I'm tired of seeing niggas self-destructing. These niggas crazy, man.
if you got a crew, you and your crew got a buzz, turn that into something else. Turn it into something like, hey, we can go to the club, we can turn this spot up, we
Or
can
if you
get
gonna beef on wax and leave that shit on wax.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what real hip hop was anyway. Like you gonna beef on wax and leave
in
that shit alone.
reality, that sounds good.
But you
In
know
re-
what though? This is what I keep saying. All these boys that jumping in the rap game, they not rappers. They killers and drug dealers.
It changed.
Terrell, you loud.
That's why we got all the drill music, the killer music, the shoot 'em up, bang bang, the making being a J, making being a junkie cool. The music done changed from selling dope to goddamn me using dope. Niggas is talking, they bragging on how many pills they popping and shit like that. So these boys is not rappers. That's what we need to stop doing, is accepting their ass as rappers. Stay in your motherfucking lane. Find you another way to change, to filter your money. Because they giving the rap game a bad name. All them people that died, them 200 people last year, them weren't rappers. Them were street drug dealers and killers and thugs.
Well, no, you know what it is? It changed, but it used to be rap was popular, but then gangster rap wasn't. Gangster rap is now popular. The Little Loaded, when he first blew up,
It's always been popular. It started as gangster. I mean, gangster rap always been popular.
With NWA, yes.
Yeah, but
what?
These niggas is letting them see the difference is, bro. We got the internet,
Yeah,
and they let the fans play a big part in this shit too. They make the fans make these boys have to live up to what they be rapping about, and they stupid enough to try to do it.
You know what it is? It's the internet plus the kids are of age. When we were, I remember being on shows with David and No Shame and Big Tuck and these other cats, Duro and whatnot. It was fights, but it wasn't no shooting or anything like that. And they had their own buzz, but they didn't really have no Instagram following, like, because it's just these kids are all grown up and they have enough people to push them behind them, militia or something, so to speak.
And when them people speak, bro, them artists get to trying to show them what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? And shit, and it's ruining their lives, bro.
True.
You
I
know?
mean, when we were younger, did we have an NBA young boy?
We had everything they got. We
Oh,
had NWA, we had Snoop, we had everything. We had No Limit Soldiers. No Limit was on some shit, some cutthroat shit. Then in
Yeah.
our late teens, we had
West
Cash
Side
Money.
Connection.
Shit.
just
Yeah,
out
we
there
had
running with yabbas and
We
whatnot. Do
had
we
8
have
Ball
JKs?
MJG, we had Pimp C.
yeah. And
Shit,
what
we
y'all had,
Hero.
Master P, Skullduggery, Silk the Shocker, Little Kiki, Scarface. They was
Yeah.
rapping about the same thing too in their hood.
Yeah. But shit, I guess we was smart enough not to, go live that shit out.
We didn't have the internet to put it out there like that. And then I don't think nobody would have done that back in the day. Nah.
It's
But
these
the
kids
shit
though.
was different though. You know what I'm saying? It was just, basically like, a lot of them guys wasn't living that shit and we knew that and they was vocal about it. They was like, we just rapping about what's happening in our neighborhood, but we got to witness every day. So they just took the rap game and it's in the wrong hands. The wrong people are running the rap game.
Well,
You're right. And it wasn't cameras for everything. There wasn't, oh, we got to put this on World Star or Snapchat. Everybody was moving differently. Like Lil Wayne
Well,
said.
I hate if it came up in this age, bro. To be a kid that's being influenced and being molded. I would hate to be in this era, bro. This is a bad time to come up and be growing up in the world.
You know what? Salute to his name is Marcus. I won't say his last name. He's a very successful man out in the world. But I was at a party, and you know how I smoke. You guys know. If you don't know, your boy, hey. But I was about to take a picture. This was back 2000. It was early 2000. He's like, bro, don't take a picture of this. What are you doing? I learned at that moment, my homeboy had to check me. Hey, that's a bad look, because I learned that employers, they take a look at your Instagram, your Facebook, and whatnot. Before they hire you, they actually look at these different social media profiles, even beyond like the guns and whatnot. I had my homeboy there to check me. Hey, that's not a good look. Just doing everything on the internet.
Yep. Hell yeah, man. So
yeah.
this online pressure, man, it's like having the little peer pressure you had at your school back in the day, but times a million. So I don't know, man. We got to stop being so prideful and quit being so quick to shoot. And then to them killers, well, y'all boys need to go ahead and turn yourself in. It's time to abort mission. You fucked up bad. You made a lot of mistakes. The big dog, whoever sent you, can't fuck with you now because you made a mistake. But when you take this assignment, you already know that this chance is going to happen, that you can get caught or you can lose your life in the process, and that the big dog is not going to go down with you. So it's time for you to abort mission because it's a lot of people dying. I think the count is 13 now that they're associating with this situation. So it's time to abort the mission and let this shit cool off a little bit, man. Do it for your city. You didn't fucked up. You took probably, I don't know, I'm gonna just guess they say 100,000, but that's not enough for legal fees and none of that shit. It take 100,000 to beat a murder charge, so that was a dumbass mission. But that man's wife put 500K out.
Yeah, I would have told my mama to go get that, come walk me in there.
Listen though, do you know your family would turn on you for $500,000?
I would have moved so fast, and I ain't even. When I say move, I don't. Not even in the situation. I would have been just the neighbor, 2 blocks over. You know what? We got to move from Memphis. I hear that Texas is nice. There's no taxes over there. Let's go ahead and move to Texas. I couldn't be in Memphis right now. That is not.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing too, bro. Like when I was coming up, bro, like you had to check. Dolph was a big dog, bro. Anytime he feed, somebody feed as many people as he feed, and he mean what he means to so many people, you got to really have permission. Like that's why the game don't work the way it used to work, because the
Mafia style.
Before, they threw away the principles that we live
by.
But
y'all say that, but like realistic though, like y'all okay, even though he might have grew up there, but like trying to take that car, like he the king of their city that they was born.
He been there since 2 years old. That's all he know. 2 years old. He been
some
there.
people don't feel like that though.
You right.
Some people don't feel like that. Some people is born somewhere and stay there all their life, and
how many ex-sons? Okay, listen. You know how many ex-sons and FINA stations and Chevrons and all that shit is in Memphis. Them store managers not out there fighting. This is two men in the whole city of Memphis that can't coexist with all the money that's in Memphis.
These are
Like just a
black
regular
people
big
that in the
corporation.
gutter with that is poverty.
Mitch,
These are people that ain't got nothing to lose that'll take a chance for any come up.
you both are right. Because Mitch say all the time, I can't talk to the adults. I got to talk to the kids. But then it's such an age disparity. He's 36 years old. These kids, they 18, 19. They ain't got nothing unless he's been with them every day. And even if you with the person every day, when like you said, that 500,000, I gotta be really, really close to you to care about anything else.
Who's not gonna, man, bro? Listen, somebody close to you would tell on you for $500,000, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you see the meme all the
that's
time.
life changing money, bro. And I salute his family for that too, bro, because that's gonna get some motherfucking results. Everybody got to talking. Memphis turned into a talking town. Like shit, it's people all on what is that? What is that? Clubhouse and all that stuff. Shoot, they getting it in.
But I mean, it's
So, Uncle, if I turned you in for 500,000, I would give you 250,000.
shit. Hold me down. If I look, niece, if I fuck up the mission like these boys did, we gonna talk about it. Like, niece, you better take
Shit,
care of
yeah,
me.
you know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
go take you in Texas. I don't know what it is in Memphis, but in Texas, for killing another black man, you know what you're gonna get? A 10 piece. You're gonna get 10. So you just send me 25K a year, and I'm good.
Exactly. Kids taken care of.
Yeah, you know.
You ain't gonna do nothing but go sit down and get preserved for a
Yeah,
minute.
if I ever do a
Young.
fucking mission like that, and I got all of us on the line, yeah, I got to go and turn myself in and be done. That's why my
You
advice
know,
to killers is go ahead
it's
and lay
just
it down.
dumb when they know they done messed up the mission and don't know what to do out the
It ain't none of it ain't. It's two options: hell or the cell.
Mama come turn me in, baby. Mama come turn me in.
Somebody you trust.
Exactly.
You know,
what
somebody
made people start doing stuff with other people? Man, I would be so
bro, you gotta
allegedly.
realize too, like this is another thing. Let me just say this. I've been those kids too, though. I've been that kid. I just wasn't never. I like. Thankfully, nobody ever approached me with 100,000 cash talking about shooting somebody. Because boy, I'd have been 100,000 richer. Let me just say that at that age, young, you know what I'm saying, need shit. Yeah, I'd have been 100,000 richer. So thankfully, I never was approached or been around nobody that had it like that to offer me that opportunity.
Or
You know.
probably didn't tell them they're gonna give them a record deal and all this. They sold them.
You know that's what it is.
They
So yeah,
dream.
you gonna everything gonna sit off right here from me. So you're not thinking like, what 100,000 is just lawyer fees. You know, if I really want to beat it, I'm gonna have to put everything I got towards that. Then you got to rely on the record deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not worth it. It's not, and I know they know it's not worth it now. But like back to what I was saying about killing a big dog. If if the shit go the way it's supposed to go, that shit got to be talked about, and the whole city got to be willing to say, okay, hey, we sick of his ass. You know, we sick of him. He's a menace. He hurting everybody business. Then you can do some shit like that. So they did it out of pocket. You know, they didn't get permission, obviously, because there's a lot of people dying, and they not able to sit still at all. They on the run constantly. You know, who want to live their life like that, man? Go and lay it down. Go protect the custody. You know,
And I want to say something though. Yeah, you really can't count Yo Gotti out, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I was seeing some videos.
I mean,
with
shit,
him
two
with
of
certain
the 3 times
people.
the man been shot at, it was linked to him. So hey, that's another.
No, but what I'm saying though, just even if you start making that money, why would you even allow certain footage to get out with you back in the hood with guns, all hooded out and everything? You supposed to be now what they doing fighting reform whatever for the prisoners and different
Reform,
things.
yeah, prison
Yeah,
reform.
you out here looking and acting like that in videos. Like what judge, what lawyer is gonna take you serious, mister?
Mm-hmm.
It just don't look good.
Yeah, it's never wise to get on any kind of social media or platform and be
And I'm a soldier boy
unless
fan.
you shooting guns and training people or you on video doing some shit. But if you just in a in a hood environment, you should never be putting yourself in all AR pistols look the same, all Dracos look the same, so they're gonna automatically link you to some shit,
Yeah.
So.
All jokes aside, like I say, I see this type of stuff every day. But what I don't like to sit and think about is these kids without their fathers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just feel my heart goes out to not just young Dolph kids, Mo3 kids, and it's just like how YouTube has
All the fallen
displayed.
soldiers. The
Yes.
ones with a name and without a name. Shit, all of them.
But with these two cases, it's been up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hussle, yeah, it happened. You know what I'm saying? But this is lingered. Mo3 have lingered for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? It's still a hot topic. And then now the young Dolph situation in case, you know, man. And then I want to give a shout out to the wife. You know what I'm saying? Once again, a strong Black woman.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? She did something
Salute.
other baby mamas, other wives didn't do and step up to the plate. You know, this is what such and such and such.
That tell you what kind of man the man was. You know what I'm saying?
She did that.
Yeah. You don't do that for nothing as men.
No, you know, and
you
these
get that money and run for another man.
Yeah, and these mothers and
I'm putting it out here.
Mothers and fathers, you know, it's like, when are we gonna say it's not worth it? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be around for my kids. I'm gonna be around for my mother, my father, and my grandchildren. You know, the men that the guys that's out here rapping, they gotta want to make a change. You know, we can sit here and all day long and say, oh, we need to make changes and blah blah blah. It doesn't work because we're not really personally out there. They gotta want to make the changes. You know, when you sit back and you look at, okay, Jay-Z, he made it. You know what I'm saying? But it does no good when you're not out here, you know, really, they are the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Really.
See, that's the bad thing too. Like, you know, this man probably was the furthest, you know, not being like, you know, up there with the elite people. But Dolph was probably further than all of the, you know, underground people, like, you know, the Nipseys and stuff like that, because he owned over 100 properties in his community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was big time. You know what I'm saying? So it was gaining a lot of momentum. So, you know, it's rumored that he walked in and tried to buy half of a label. You know, he wanted to buy into a label.
But that's what happens when they feel like, when we start putting too much money in our community. That's the labels doing. And that's what happens. They start trying to shut us down. You know? And we got to get where, if you're going to be independent, goddamn it, be independent. You know, I was hearing Noriega say today, like, when he first started out, and his first label, and then the second time he went to the label that he was signed to, had him to sign him, and it was his label that they were signing, you know. And he was saying sometimes these rappers get in these deals, and they're really on to them for the rest of their lives or their careers.
Yeah. And you know, you put them in position to say, well, shit, he's worth more dead than alive right there. And at this point, he's not worth no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which, real quick, two things. Allegedly, because this has happened a lot with Empire. I don't know what's going on with Empire, but it's happening a lot with Empire.
Well,
and they striking people shit. So, you know, it's something to it.
It don't lie. Okay, even if it's true, they don't really want y'all to turn the feds on to them. And
man,
then,
if you don't think the feds is on to these people, like, they done lost some real high profile people. Like,
every year,
talking about billions on billions in streams, like billions of streams. Mo3 is over 1 billion streams on YouTube, you know, and I'm sure Dolph been in the game for years. I know Dolph.
Pop Smoke on there.
And you seen all the videos they putting out on Mo3, all these dark videos. Like, I mean, y'all don't want to hear me, but these rituals are real. These powers are real. You know, shedding blood. You got to sacrifice blood. It's real. Greed is real.
Well, I'm not gonna discredit it. You know, it's just my imagination. I can't see people that will just like be thinking about shit like that. You know, now I'm not gonna discredit it. You know, and I'm not gonna.
Why not? When they tell you they alter egos is such and such of these different kinds of spirits, it's out there, and it's put in our face. What other way for it to work is to put it in our face.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button.
Going back towards
GoHandMag.com and get you some merch. You know, it came in. You know, I got the hoodie. Cold outside, man. I got the playing cards too.
Who do y'all really think came down and asked them boys, do they want to make some money to knock young Dolph off?
I ain't gonna say who I think. You know what I'm saying?
And then the setup is so
Not online
right
anyway.
there in our face. Cause when they did that little video, Young Dolph wasn't trying to shoot no video. That girl was running behind him, putting them all on her
Yeah.
camera.
That's another thing I said too. He looked uncomfortable, and
Exactly.
he even was like, "Get the sign," you know, basically like, "Get that shit off of me, get the sign."
Yeah.
You know,
So
you
it
done put
was
his
a
low
wrap.
key. Listen, you done put his low key truck on there. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't in no rap truck that time. He was riding low key. You know,
Yeah.
you done put that on there. You know what I'm saying? So
He should have knew not to go back after that.
that's why I tell y'all. That's why I'm telling you. Them people so desperate for money. I wouldn't put it past them that they put that information out there as to say, here, come check me out.
Oh, low key, check this out.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back.
After they saw that, this is how this could have went. You know how many phone calls they could have got on that main line at that shop saying if he come back, I give you 50,000, I give you 100,000, 200,000, whatever the case may be. The bid was on. Or if you got money like that, you can send a nigga out there to sit out there 24/7. You know,
when you make money, guys, just kind of be it like we said at the very beginning. Be aware. If you see somebody paying too close attention to you, just move around.
no, it's okay to get money. If you want to send some money back to the hood through your church or whatever the case may be, make donation to certain organizations in your community, it's good. But I respect the man that don't want to go back once they made money. It's not worth it.
Facts.
And just think if me, you was homegirls and homeboys, you made it. And I'm still in the hood, and every time you coming around, I gotta watch you in your fancy cars, you pulling out your racks and stacks. Come on, man.
True.
Them people gonna feel some type of way.
Like Boosie said, they get hypnotized with hate.
Yeah. And sometimes it don't even really be that. They want out the same way. They just ain't figured out how to get out. You know?
That's the thing. All it takes is figuring out their own way. But people be too focused,
Yeah.
block minded, can't
Now the
think.
problem is they don't believe in themselves. Knowing that you can do it is power.
True.
You have to believe you can do whatever you put your heart to. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You know? There's a lot of people got ideas nobody else is thinking about. It's finding your own lane, but in this case, even if you made it out another way, you come back to the hood, you still, we was talking today because somebody had a baby in a Rolex, and it's like you just asking somebody to snatch that off your baby's wrist.
Damn.
You know,
True.
just to say your baby, but it's like, come on, man, been there, done that, buying all them bracelets, bangles.
But it's also the ego of it. If people just take their ego out of a situation, swallow their pride, they can get so much further in life. This all could have been avoided if some people communicated, found some common ground, something to work towards.
Hey, you know what? The question is, we got to sit back and watch somebody next. This ain't the second rodeo.
200 in 2 years, or was it 200 this year?
I think it was.
It was 200 in a year.
Yeah.
It's 200 a year. Man. Y'all, boy. Y'all don't gonna believe this. I done tried to help somebody out from school, y'all.
In a similar, not similar, but in another heated situation in Ego, what y'all think about that clip I sent y'all?
Oh, you talking about the go ahead, I'll let you explain it, bro. Let's explain. I'll give you my opinion on it.
What was it, the Chad Reed family, where it was
Shoot.
yeah. where the mother told him, hey, or told him to meet them at that place at his appointed time, 3:15 from the courthouse. And then she's like, well, he's not here. He'll be here at 6 p.m. And the dad, gets frustrated and upset. He's the one guy tells him to get off the property, and he's like, "What you gonna do?" And the guy walks into his house, go gets a gun. First thing he does is shoots a warning shot. They tussle for a little bit, and then once he gets free, he shoots him twice, point blank range.
Damn. You know,
In Lubbock.
when you bring a gun in the mix,
Well, so he told him to
you
get off
gotta
his
be
property.
Mhm.
Then he shot a warning shot.
And in Texas, they tell you don't do that, bro. They tell you don't shoot. No, we don't shoot warning shots in Texas.
Well, he gave a warning shot.
Huh?
Because then it's premeditated. It's not like you're not defenseless. Then it's like it
I
could
mean,
have
yes, you
otherwise.
gotta think they like you can harm an innocent person shooting something in the air, So when you shoot that gun, you need to have your mind.
Well, it's gonna look good because he did. He didn't just shoot.
Mm-hmm. I can't feel guilty about nobody that's telling somebody to get about their shit and they ain't leave.
Yeah, and
But
then
it
the
was
man
for
gonna
his
get
son though, on his appointed time, because the ex-wife told him to beat her.
Well, if it was bad blood, she shouldn't send her son over there no dang on way.
And
Exactly.
why?
Exactly.
And
The
that
woman gotta care
legally,
more
if the
about her
court,
son and know the temperature of the situation before she send him to some shit like that.
Yeah, and
And
that's
when
what
he
happened.
get there, shit, if he a grown ass man, shit, the man say he don't want you there, bye, go and leave.
Yeah, daddy wasn't putting over him and his mama's stuff that day. He wasn't for it that day.
It's a sad deal though to see your father and the son, one meet their demise from a disagreement though. That's terrible.
that's the thing. I'm thinking like 2 minutes. If as soon as I see anybody with a gun, I'm out. I'm out, coach. I'm done. Put me on the bench. I'm not going in. You're not gonna see it. But instead of the ego of it, instead of backing down either one of them, somebody gets shot. Now, like we were saying about the kids, he has like a few sons, and you're his mom. What do you tell your son now? That your boyfriend killed my daddy? What?
That's crazy.
I couldn't even look at my mom the same. Are you kidding me? I couldn't do it.
Yeah, because out of all places, why you gotta meet there at that man yard? Why you couldn't meet at McDonald's or Walgreens or somewhere?
Or Borders, what is that?
I dropped that link if somebody want to chime in and chop it up with us tonight. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. What's up with it, High C? What's up with it, Click Life? Appreciate your support. What's up, Sweet? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry, man.
Okay. So while Money Mitch put us on hold again, y'all go ahead and check out his merch on Hip Hop Alliance. They got the sweatshirts, they got the speakers, what's those earbud cases?
Everything. T-shirts, caps.
Yeah, go check it out.
And nicely fitted too. Mitch sent over some photos in the group chat. I was like, okay. They nicely fitted, like a slim fit. I like that.
Yeah.
Shit, I appreciate
the other thing
man. Y'all go get y'all this Go Ham Mag swag, man.
Bags.
Go Ham Mag drip, man. We got everything. We got playing cards. Matter of fact, let me find them so I can show y'all the playing cards. Miss Belafonte, you still ain't subscribed to the website, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
So you get your free merchandise. Once you're a milestone follower, you get things like these poker cards with the logo on them. Can y'all see them? You got the jokers. You know what I'm saying? Poker cards with the logo on them. You get free gifts and stuff like that, man. We are the most interactive magazine on the planet.
Thank God the owner is my uncle. All I gotta do is go to his house and play spades. He loves playing spades, so I can get to touch a deck of Hip Hop Alliance card. But I want to go ahead and
all you gotta do is subscribe to GoHamMag.com. And if you happen to be one of our lucky subscribers, we will let you choose.
Subscribe to you on Instagram, so I just got to subscribe to on YouTube.
No, you got to go to our website, ma'am. We got a website. we using social media. We using it different now. We're using it to redirect people to our website.
The websites. We got articles.
That's the flagship.
I got another one that I keep going at the Lakers because they keep getting it wrong. They lost again to the Kings. They fired Luke Walton. He went to the Kings, and now the Kings are whooping the Lakers with LeBron James, Anthony Davis,
the Kings fired his ass too. That's what you.
Hey, what you think about them Raiders? Why y'all get quiet? Oh my goodness, it's not that serious. Y'all know them Cowboys couldn't hold up them many wins back to back. They get that many wins, they get nervous, they have to lose. And y'all need to keep allegedly somebody out the strip clubs, you know. So let them do their thing because we coming. Raider Nations, oh my goodness. I remember I used to just look at them boys for entertainment. Woo, woo. They got their own field. They just, that black and gray is lighting it up. Yeah, so
that was an impressive win. Them and the refs. I've never seen. They bullied Anthony Brown. I've never seen a grown man get bullied and no one help him. No one helped the man.
That's about being a. See, when you're Cowboy fans, you can come up with every excuse in the book, but a loss is a loss. That L is not gonna move no way, shape, or form. You move it up, move it down. It's an L. It's an L.
If you were
we'll meet again. We'll meet again.
You wouldn't have gotten him out of the game. They done called 5 penalties on the kid. Go sit him down, coach. Why do you still have him on the field? They don't like the boy. Stop putting him out there. It's a terrible idea.
Crying is not becoming of you.
Oh, wow. No, she didn't. No, you did. Listen to what I'm saying. Another thing happened. Not only we were missing 2 major players. We didn't have Amari. We didn't have CeeDee Lamb. And Dak, for some reason.
Women don't understand that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just save you your time, bro.
That L is, no matter what he say, that L is not going to change. No matter how he want to dissect that game and try to get me to see this and move it over here. And that
I'm going to just say, this is all I'm going to say. Remember this day.
Yes.
When I'm at the parade.
Okay.
FaceTime
I ain't going to be there.
Shit. I know you
I won't be there.
You ain't allowed.
Hold on. So we make it to the Super Bowl. You ain't going to be there?
No.
She's going to be a Cowboy fan. This show going to be over.
We didn't want you on our championship parade.
This is episode 38. We almost at the milestone.
My loyalty is a curse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bend, fold, or waver. It is what it is. I mean, shoot. If anything, I'm gonna be mad because I live by downtown Dallas. I don't want no traffic over here. Shit, keep that shit over there.
You better not. You better be out there front and center at Belafonte. I got the jerseys right here. Who you want? You want Dalton Schultz?
Oh my goodness, I get mad when the Mavericks is playing and all them people downtown. I'll be like, oh my Lord.
I can't wait.
Everywhere.
The Mavericks, they balling too.
But you know what?
We'll come back to this conversation another time.
Well, I hate it for young Dolph.
I guarantee I have more to say. But yeah, I do too, man. It really sucks because I feel like okay, this is another question. Well, how about how dangerous would Dolph have been to the powers that be if he had changed his message? Anybody?
We wouldn't have. The thing is, we wouldn't have heard it. It wouldn't have got much play like that.
But no, he came in and he grabbed everybody's attention. He got a huge following. He big on social media. He got people's attention.
Doing what? Talking trash, right?
But people fall in love.
If he would have came out the opposite of that, talking about let's get along, turn the other cheek, nobody would have heard that.
No, definitely not.
How many great rappers that's out here now?
I don't believe he would have been saying no. Definitely, I mean, turn the other cheek. I believe he would have been teaching financial literacy, investing, standing on your own, making your own money, making it in your name. You know what I'm saying, and not settling for less.
We got some powerful rappers out here now, like the one you introduced. I'm still following him. Big Crit, I love that man. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black men out here doing big things, but they don't give him the platform he deserves.
Now, Big Crit just recently, I mean, he got his. I mean, he had a couple bad deals, but I think he finally got one that he good with. So, I mean, Big Crit is an industry guy. Like, he not no, he came up independent, but he definitely signed a few deals. Got his money up. He mainstream now. He ain't,
Look
he,
at
ain't, he, ain't, he ain't the hidden gem no more.
look at Kendrick Lamar. You know,
He signed a 17-year deal. He'll never be free.
well, you know what? Pressure.
Messing with old guys.
Exactly. So that like I said earlier, the question is who's next? Who's
Up
next?
to him, shit.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Up to him.
You know,
Let it be a big wig. Hopefully, it's a big wig.
I see who the gatekeepers are. You know,
Yeah.
it proved to us it's been out there loud and clear.
Yeah. I don't know why a person would want to even be a rapper no more. It's the
Would
most
you want to be
dangerous
a
occupation in the
gatekeeper?
world.
No. What
I'd love to be a gatekeeper. Hell yeah. Yep.
for what? That's like playing with the devil.
No, it's not. No, it's not, because if I'm a gatekeeper and I got the power to distribute them, I'm not gonna be dealing with nobody. I'm gonna be fair. We're gonna make us a good old deal. We both gonna get paid, and the artist gonna do their thing.
Well, no, Belafonte's kind of right, because when you look at academics, that's Warren Chirac. People would say that was kind of evil, but look at him now. He's a true gatekeeper.
That wasn't evil. He was documenting shit that was happening.
That was evil. I mean, people
The
getting
evil
shot.
was what the people that was doing it. That was
Yeah.
the evil. He just was simply documenting, and he made a name for himself.
But
people get mad at people for talking about what they're doing in the public eye.
Well, you know what? I always been told when you put it out there in the streets, you put it out there for everybody to have a say so.
You put yourself.
You
up
don't
there
want
for everybody
nobody
get
to
their
know.
opinion.
You keep it in house.
Yeah.
And all you fake ass gangsters that don't like to fight need to stay offline talking shit. Acting like you got murdered, acting like claiming murders you ain't got, gonna get your ass smoked.
I just wonder what the future holds, because when you sit back and you think about it, like, remember Boosie supposedly been taking care of his homeboy son who got killed.
Obviously
And
not.
then he called Boosie out, right? You got these kids coming up. You got Mo3's son coming up. Now you got young Dolph sons and daughter coming up. You know what I'm saying? The outcome of this.
Yeah.
Because
But
now
the good thing is it's not like most situations with Mo3 and Young Dolph. They families are set. So they good. So they only over without their father. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference when you die, you ain't got no life insurance, and your family got to GoFundMe, and you leaving kids. So shit, at least they had
kids, but in those kids' heart, when they
They
have
don't care
daughter
about the
and
money.
daddy dance, they gonna want their fathers.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a terrible thing. But shit, if you gonna leave them with some money, so they can have a fighting chance. So
no, the solution: get out of the popular states. Go to Maine, Wyoming.
Bro, Wyoming. You said Wyoming. That's a beautiful place. I love Wyoming. I love Oregon. You can catch me in the mountains somewhere for real.
That's where Kanye be flying people out. You gonna take them to Montana or somewhere.
Yeah, that shit is beautiful out there, bro. It's majestic, and it's like you get out there, you feel like you belong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt a connection with it every time I go out there. Shoot me to Utah any day.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I remember one year I was coming through there on the truck. All that snow, couldn't even see the ground. Just white.
Boy, I hit Montana on my way to Utah one time, boy, and it was like 70 in Denver. Then I got to Montana, it dropped to about 68. Then I got up in the Rockies, it dropped to 25 and snowing. I said, God damn.
You know what?
I experienced all that shit within 3 hours.
I would go to the snowy part of California, because in the part of California where it's kind of mountainous and snowy,
there's a lot of mountainous areas in California. Shit.
Well, nowadays, where the area I'm from, like Arrowhead Mountains, and you got Big Bear Mountains up there. They're not really getting snow. They making snow now, But let's see, because California been on fire for a while.
We know here in Texas,
man, I don't
we
want to
have
go out
snow
there
like we
either.
never had before. We know that shit was manufactured.
I'm ready this year.
I'm ready to kick somebody's ass on these spades though with these Hip Hop Alliance magazine cards.
Just let me know when.
If you want
Is
your
it black?
free accessories, look, we got cups, keychains.
You didn't have a Black Friday special?
No, I didn't do no Black Friday special. It was too soon. I had a lot going on. So, this is like free stuff I'm gonna give away. They can buy it if they want it, but like for milestone followers, go sign up on gohamag.com. Subscribe, and it's gonna put you in there for the 5th, 6th, for the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and so on. Like you get the picture. We're gonna be giving away your choice of these items. So go sign up. If we get to 20 and 25, it might just be a hoodie of your choice.
Mitch, did you knock your mic in your shirt?
Huh?
You sound like Batman.
What happened?
I don't know. You sound like you're finna save the city right now. I'm like, wait, what's it?
I sound like who?
Batman. You sound like Bane. You sound like you're finna go save the world from somebody right now.
Man, I'm feeling bad right now for trying to save the goddamn world. I'm going through hell. That's why I keep pausing my damn live.
Distraction.
Yeah, man.
That's what people fail to be realizing. Man. Another important date coming up, 12/12.
Enlighten us. What we need
my
to do.
mom's birthday is coming up, not just another important day. You're right. Soon, my mama's.
The distraction. You think about where you could be or where your mind can be without those distractions. And you have to be careful because we all become sponges. We start absorbing everybody else's problem. By the time we get to our problem, we can't deal with our own stuff.
And you know what helps feed into that? Freaking YouTube. I don't pay attention to it. Sometimes I just have it in the background. That suggestion just being, it be going crazy. It'll have where did these videos come from? And then they'll stay in your suggestion box or your recommended videos. For the longest.
Well, yeah.
I don't know with nobody watching, but y'all be prepared. It's gonna be shut down for Christmas. We're going on a lockdown, whether you know it or not.
They say it's another variant out there.
Well, what y'all need to do is y'all need to make sure that y'all subscribe to Go Ahead and Mad because we will be going live. Give you something to talk about.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Because I remember when I was in quarantine, I wish we'd have been doing a magazine because I was searching for content. So I ain't gonna be mad at all. I'm a truck driver, so I don't have to make contact with people. Drop the paperwork, pick it up. That's it.
I might start going to doing a little history class.
Real quick, if we're gonna ask about the 3 entities, we ain't gonna say no real names because we want to live in life. But do we think it was like a big behind the scene person that did the whole situation? Do we think it was a case of jealousy and somebody related to Makitas?
I definitely believe whoever was behind it greased Makita's hands, greased their palms because they asked for a specific number on they thing, and then all those anonymous 5,000, the largest donations was anonymous, and they happened over one day. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I'm not talking about nothing that ain't happening. You can go look at that shit yourself. And Ratchet TV is the one that broke it down. So, hey. It's out there.
If that's the case, you know what? The feds will look into it.
That's what I'm saying. If we smart enough,
but you know what?
On the planet. So,
and then the way everybody talking, they saying that the police was involved, covering up stuff, touching stuff. Some
not the police, not Officer Williams.
Yeah, they was saying they was touching on the car and stuff. From what I heard. They say Young Dolph kept a wad of money in his pocket, and he didn't have no money in his pocket. Like his pockets have been searched, So it's a lot being said about this.
Wouldn't it be cataloged? It's like inventory.
They said it took a while. They didn't call the police like that. It took a minute for them to call the police.
Well, true, because
I mean, did y'all hear the statement from the daughter, man? She was like, my daddy called me and told me that somebody got shot, and then I could hear him in the background saying, "Dolph, hold on." Then the daddy got on the damn news like he didn't hear the daughter.
Yeah, he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there. Man, goddamn. That's another thing with you stupid ass criminals. Why don't y'all just shut the fuck up? You don't have to get on the news and say shit, but they so money hungry and they want that attention that they did that shit. Like
they say she ain't never missed a day of work, and she wasn't there either.
Come on, man. And then she tied to guys from the other side. That shit don't make no sense. And all y'all had to do was shut the fuck up. Criminals be telling on themselves nowadays. Police ain't got to do shit but watch social media. I should have been a goddamn police. I wouldn't have to. I'd be 100% conviction rate.
They say Makita's owed young Dolph some money. He was there to pick up some money.
I don't see them killing him at their place over some money. You know.
No, of course they not gonna kill him there. They know the word. They gave the drop.
Good, Johnny.
I would hope not. You know, I hope people. Don't we have love for our fellow men? Ain't we cool with people? Don't we love people?
Nah, bro, we hate each other. That's why this shit happening. That's why this shit happening. We hate each other. We hate one another. We don't love ourselves. If you love yourself, you cannot kill somebody that look like you unless they were a threat to you. You know, it's no amount of money. Like I said, when I was a youngster, I would say if somebody would approach me with 100,000 old cash, I was gonna be 100,000 richer. But at this point in my life, I'm smart enough to know $100,000 ain't enough for legal fees. It costs you that much to be the murder.
But what you think these kids thinking? What do you think these kids thinking when they want the necklaces on their necks?
That's why I'm telling them it costs that much to be a murder charge, $100,000.
Wait, time out, because
they're not thinking about that. They just
telling them now, so they'll know. They can think about it, so that at least they can negotiate at a higher rate. Shit, plan for the shit to go the wrong way, and your life could get taken. Your mama life, people don't be playing about when you kill a big dog.
Speak real quick, Mitch. You have a mama. A person should look at it as, hey, this person has a mama. This person has a child. Yeah. I'm going to affect this whole branch. Mm-hmm. If you do, that whole line, that whole bloodline is changed forever. Is it really worth it? That and 150,000, that's maybe what, 4, 5, 6, 7 years of work.
And when you kill that man, you stop the whole lineage right there of that man's family. Like that shit deep. Like I say, when you lay that murder game down, it's deep and it don't go away. You think that shit you think you're gonna lay the murder game down, you're gonna enjoy the money. Nah, partner. I bet that's what them boys thought when they killed Dolph. They thought they was gonna lay the murder game down, they was gonna get paid, their music career was gonna take off, they was gonna be able to brag about it online and get clout. Yeah. They seen it. Them people ain't playing about taking the big dog out.
Yeah, didn't nobody even snitch on them. They snitched on themselves. That's what's so crazy.
Yeah, you know how the streets go. The streets don't want you in jail. They want you on the streets. So they happy that he ain't turned himself in. My advice, y'all better turn yourself in. I wouldn't even leave my mama. If people was after me like these boys is allegedly in the streets of Memphis, I wouldn't even leave my mama in jeopardy like that. I gonna live there.
Man, it's been a heck of a year. A heck of a year. Honeycomb, Brazy, grandparents. It's been a year.
The list goes on and on.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Unnecessary killings.
But we hold the keys. The crazy thing is though, do y'all remember? You know how big and bad everybody from Oak Cliff is, and Pleasant Grove and South Dallas and West Dallas. Man, why the hell did the KKK go to Freddie Haynes Church and ride through Oak Cliff with their Confederate flags, ready for war? And nobody touched them, not a bullet got shot, not none of that. I heard Charleston White say that shit, and I had never thought about it like that. Like, if that was me, I went over there, they'd have killed my ass dead. But somebody that's a real threat and daring you to do something, they ride through y'all neighborhood and y'all don't do shit. Not a bullet flying. So that's the reason why it's not cool for us to be killing each other, because we real bad when it's against one another. We real big and tough, and we ain't gonna let nothing go. We gonna kill something. But when it's an outside threat, we don't do shit. Go ahead, bro.
You have extravagant rich people like Donald Trump and who was the one that passed away, the Playboy magazine guy. But most rich people,
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner. Most people, when they get their money, they'll they disappear. They may even sometimes just go live in the woods for years. What do y'all people will be so hit up for money, but rich people will literally just live basic for the longest time. Some of them will almost look homeless based off how they live in. But I don't know. It's just a different spectrum.
But see, they display in our face, when you get money, you need to go get these chains, you need to go get the designer, you need to go get the shoes, you need to go get the fastest car, And it's like when it all boiled down to it, none of that works for you.
Man, my goal
I'm
in
so
life,
glad that they done making these charges and challenges. I'm so
yeah, my
tired of
goal.
hearing these calls.
Nah, hell no. My goal, I hate they really getting rid of them. My goal in life is to sit 5 generations after me straight. You know, not including the generation that I created, my kids, 5 after them.
But
You
see,
know, so
and
that's what I'm looking to. I'm not looking for no jewelry, no fast cars, or shining in the neighborhood. Boy, I'm probably gonna be somewhere living in the ground if I get my money right. Y'all ain't gonna know what it is. I'm be going live though, but it'll probably be somewhere in a goddamn hole in the mountain.
but shoot, think about it. Osama bin Laden lived like that.
Hell yeah,
You feel
lavishly.
me?
Them caves was lavish, motherfucker.
Yeah. Look when
Hell
they
yeah.
came and got El Chapo.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Them boys living lavish underground.
Ooh,
It's an underground house in Dallas, right there off Butler and what is that, Ferguson?
it's a whole bunch of them in L.A. and not Hawthorne, but it's a black neighborhood too.
Oh, okay.
They know that's the first place I seen them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the key. You know, when you look at what's going on in the world,
Hell yeah, get your money right, and goddamn me, hey, take care of your family. And,
shoot,
and y'all
China.
boys that's so disappointing. These boys get millions. You know what everybody want? Everybody want that ticket.
But they get
Everybody
that
want that
money and
meal
they
ticket.
still not happy. They still can't hold a
Obviously
family
not. They
together.
go do shit to get themselves killed and slaughtered. I don't understand it.
You know.
Get your money and get the hell out the way. Mhm. But yeah, man. Y'all got anything else? Did we forget anything? We talked about Did we talk about him dissing and music?
Well, I talked about the 100 shots.
Yeah.
You know.
How can you want the beat to die when every show you do that every show you do that's the main
Yeah.
song. Like usually when people done with beefs, they stop performing those songs. You know,
Yeah.
so that's embarrassing. You
Pride and
know,
ego.
that's embarrassing to the person that sent the people. Then it got directly linked back to you some kind of way. Yeah, two failed attempts, and you said it ton of yeah. So that's just the same thing that happened with Mo3 here. Like he had so much shit surrounding his name, nobody knew where the shit came. We still don't know exactly what the fuck happened and why it happened. Because it was so much shit swirled around his name.
We still do not know.
We don't know. We don't know.
Shoot.
Over a year
Yeah.
later,
We just can't prove it.
I don't know. Like I've watched the situation from, and then like I said, it was so much shit surrounding his name. I saw so many people make statements and shit. How he had affected their families. You never know. You never know. So it's a terrible thing that we have to witness this all the time and so often. But hopefully one day these guys rise up and realize that we are not our own. We are not enemies. We need to get together. You know. Shout out here at the farms. Y'all go check them out on Instagram. Brother Ben X. They have purchased over 250 acres of land, farmland, and they currently selling 1 acre plots in outside of Atlanta for $9,500. So, an acre of land is a lot. You can grow some things on an acre of land. So, y'all get y'all minds right, man. Let's work together. I think 50 families bought that land. They took 50 people and bought that property. So,
So
you
how
got
was y'all
people that can buy that
Thanksgiving?
property by themselves. They're trying they putting that money, they putting that type of money on their brother here. That don't make no sense. What'd you say, Belafonte?
I said, how was y'all Thanksgiving?
I really don't celebrate it, but I take the family time, and the food.
Yeah.
I, I, I had a great
It
time.
was cool. Cowboys lost.
I don't remind her. Don't
What
remind
else happened? I drunk a lot. I haven't drunk all year, but this time I drank. I was like, I don't
Ooh.
need. Let me get some. Let me get that. I'll drink.
Speaking of drinking, bro, y'all know I've been dealing with that kidney stone for 4 months.
Man, you good?
Bro, it's gone, bro. Thanksgiving Day. I'll never
Oh, it's a
forget it.
blessing.
Yeah, it's gone. It's official. It was huge. So I had a baby, y'all.
You had a baby.
It hurt it, boy. Shit. It hurt it. It lasted about the pain was intense for about the last 2 days. It came through Thanksgiving. So I'm thankful for that. I got rid of that damn kidney stone after 4 months. Man, trust me, believe you. You ain't never had one, you don't want it. Y'all got anything to say before we get up out of here?
No. I'm gonna keep everybody in my prayers.
Yeah, it's good to have a band back together. I got another announcement, y'all. I ain't tell y'all. Dapper Dave is coming back to the crib. So,
When he's coming back to Texas?
no, he coming back on the Go Him Mag.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can get that shock jock back, get the life back in this thing, man. So yeah, he not really gonna be on camera though, but he gonna be doing his little voiceovers and stuff. So added a different dynamic to our content, you know what I'm saying, and diversify our portfolio, because that's what we are, a bunch of diverse, talented individuals all working for one cause. So I appreciate y'all for y'all coming out. We took off a few days. We apologize to the Go Ahead Married family, the tribe. We apologize, y'all. We've been living life and enjoying and drinking.
You know,
we back at it, but we working on a lot of stuff coming up. E, what we got for men's etiquette? That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna close it out on, man. We're just gonna do a summary of everything.
Yeah, and just hope men can get it together, because after that Chad Reed thing, I was really hurt, disappointed, and grown white men at that. It's crazy,
bro. Everybody got people that's fucked up. It don't matter what color we are. Hey, and I love all. Let me just say that, and all my white friends, my Hispanic friends know that just because I love my race don't mean I don't love them too. I just care about my people. So that's how that go. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us tonight, and we ask that you hit that like.
Yeah, they're gonna be the one that crosses you.
Go to gohamag.com and subscribe, get your free merchandise, purchase your merchandise of choice. We got a lot of different new products coming every day. Every day we think of something new. We got those squad shirts on the way. We got to get Miss Belafonte something going, so we can put her merch up there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have an Ooh in the Mood shirt. It's going down right here, So thank y'all for tuning in. We out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoy this commercial. Let me find it. Y'all have a good night.
Until next time.
Yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down. Can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to judge you. I've been in before this. I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in. I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage. I don't need emotion. No. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking that before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the misfit. And we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something there. High if I fall, no I did it going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. Lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning.